The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Quarterback still with the football. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The tight end has got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay, ready? All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here we go. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal for 3. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
1st down here for this offense. RPO caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Hand off to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. They go with a direct snap. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Running a quarterback sneak here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line. And because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Knowles. He will score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They begin the series with a 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The Knowles will crank up the tempo. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Now timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
And the Noles are in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Check this call on first and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Heading left after the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Booker. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. A nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking for some space. It's Booker. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Pound 55 weak. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense is really threatening now.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker.
And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, you go get a touchdown.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. towards the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Okay, ready?
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
325. Pilot.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. That's a fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. They're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third down, he drops to throw. He fires it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now. And the offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, no.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. But a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.